Alright, today I'm going to walk you through some final touches and changes you need to make to your paper. The very first one is you need to go to File, and you need to save your paper as. Save it wherever you usually save your work, on your flash drive or desktop or SkyDrive. And notice how mine is called Sample Senior Research Paper. You can't submit your paper with a title, Senior Research Paper. You have to save it under your username, first initial, so last name dot first initial, and then Senior Research Paper. This way JT Learn will not kick you out. So you want to save it under your username, not my username. And then you want to click Save, so it's saved appropriately under that name. The next thing you want to do before you submit is, obviously you can check your title page. You can go see the tutorial for how to do that. But I would like for you to underline your thesis statement in your paper. So you'll have that underlined. And then you can go through, and I want you to find the sections in your paper, the sections within each section that help prove your thesis. This is not something that's going to say, this proves my thesis, because you will not have that in your paper, but you will have things like, this would cause crime rates to fall, concealed carry would positively affect the state of Illinois. You would have words like that that directly, clearly indicate how it helps prove your thesis statement, but it doesn't come outright and say it. So you should go through the different sections of your paper and figure out which parts help prove your thesis and underline those. Finally, the last thing you're going to do is you're going to go through your paper and you're going to find your citations. So my first citation is the Associated Press. I'm going to highlight it, and I'm going to make the Associated Press yellow. I'm going to go through to the rest of my paper, and anytime I see the Associated Press, I'm going to highlight it yellow. This will let you know a few things. First, that you've used the source and cited it properly in your paper. Second, you'll go to your works cited and you'll highlight the same thing, Associated Press, in yellow. So you'll know that you've listed it in your works cited and you've used it in your paper. I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to go through. I'm going to find my next source that I used. So I'm going to go, and it looks like Avila. So this is my interview or survey. Notice how with my interview or the survey, it only puts the last name and no page number. I'm going to make all my Avilas green. So I'm going to go through, and every time I see the source Avila, I want to make sure that I highlight it green. So let's see, oh, it shows up right here again. So I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to make it green. And then I'm going to go, once I go through my whole paper and I highlight all the Avilas, I'm going to find Avila here. And I only need to do the last name, first name, or just the title, whatever the first couple words of the citation are. And I'm going to make that one green. And so on and so forth until I've completed all the highlighting of my different citations. They're all going to get a different color, but that color is going to stay consistent for each individual one. What this does is it's going to, again, let you know that you've used the source, how many times you've used it, and it will let you know if it's on your works cited page or not. The final thing before submission, and as I would confirm that you've inserted your page number properly, meaning the number changes as you go. You've put in your appendix, the survey with the graph and charts you've used, or the interview with the audio. You can watch the video for how to do that. And then everything is in proper MLA citation. You can also go watch the tutorial for that one.